Hello, guys, and welcome back to another podcast. And in our podcast today, we're going to look at the aspect of giving and wanting. Giving and wanting are a common term in our everyday today life. That is what determines our human relationships with our friends, with our family, with our colleagues at work or in business. So the aspect of giving involves donating certain value that you bear to another person. In this place, the person who is receiving the value. So giving can be in form of many various forms. The most common forms of giving are resources, meaning that you're donating your resources from yourself to another person. That aspect of doing that is giving. Religious contexts have also discussed about giving, talking about giving in a form like the hand that giveth is the one that receiveth. Therefore, the aspect of giving results in a negative loss to the giver, meaning that whenever you give, you are incurring a value loss. You are losing something. So because you are losing something while giving, you are more concerned about how it benefits the receiver more than it brings anything to you. So giving in itself is negative to the giver because giving costs the giver. Giving costs the giver. Costs the giver resources, it costs the giver his time, it costs the giver his attention, it costs the giver their sexuality in some instances. So giving, the aspect of giving results to a loss of value. However, the aspect of giving is also encouraged because the more you give, the more you receive in a much religious context. But giving is more concerned about how it benefits the receiver, and how the receiver benefits is so important more than what the giver is receiving. However, the complex nature of human selfish nature, meaning that the innate selfish nature of human beings that actually is part of a human being's survival mechanism, might also affect the level of giving, because self is more important than the other. So the aspect of giving results into a loss of value. For example, if someone is giving you money, or somebody is taking you out on a date, or somebody is giving you material possession or even sexual attention in sexual relationships, where a woman gives a man sexual attention, that person is giving. So the aspect of giving is resulting into a loss of value. Now let's move on to wanting. Wanting is the aspect of trying to receive something. It's the urge to receive value. I want a car. I want a job. I want a successful business. I want a relationship. I want sex. I want education. I want this. So the aspect of wanting is the aspect of receiving. So wanting results into a positive gain of value. That means value is transferred from the giver to the receiver. Wanting itself is a positive thing to the one who's wanting it. Wanting, unlike giving, is free. You can want whatever you want, but again, it all boils down to the value the giver is willing to part with so that he or she can meet your demands. Wanting is also a form of human selfishness. Wanting to receive or looking to receive value from another person. So, the The aspect of giving and wanting are part of us, and therefore, striking a balance on giving and wanting is one of the key things that every human interaction should have. The person who wants more should also be willing to part way with some of the things so that he can be able to foster a relationship with another person. The one who's giving should also be quite measured, not always falling onto the demands of the one who wants, so as to retain his value as well as increase his own value to the other person. And that is understanding, giving, and wanting. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and I'm looking forward for you to subscribe to more of our podcasts. Thanks for giving us your time.